Welcome to part 4, where we'll be integrating what we've learned from your glutes and your abdominal exercises. For this group of exercises, you'll need your bands, so you can choose how heavy you want to go. I probably would go a medium to heavy band. You also will need, I'm using a little step, so if you have a step at home, or you can put your feet on top of a couch or something that's not going to move, okay? But we'll start with the band first. So lying on your back, in this position with the band around your thighs, you're going to take a breath in. On your breath out, you're going to exhale, roll up into that bridge that we've done before. So you put pressure down into your feet. You're going to engage your glutes. Okay, so squeezing your glutes, pulling a little bit outwards on the band. Just pull a little bit, that's good. And then let's go back down. Let's start with this, good. And again, so breath out. Pushing down into your feet, squeezing your glutes, just a bit of pressure out with the band, good. And then you're going to go back down. Good, just do that once more. Good, and then back down. Okay, so now we're going to increase the reps. So you're going to roll up into your bridge. Good, we're going to hold it in this nice long position. So you're squeezing your glutes. You're going to pull the band out and in, and we're going to do this 10 times. So keeping your pelvis really steady and stable. Good, keep breathing. Good, and then you're going to roll down. Great, so we're going to do that once more. So rolling up into your bridge, putting pressure into your feet, squeezing your glutes, and pulling out and in on the band. Keeping your hips really stable. Good. That's it. Good, take a breath in and breath out, rolling all the way down. Good. So if you have a step, or you can also use your couch, we're going to put your feet on top of the edge. Okay, so this is just going to add a little bit more for your hamstrings and glutes. Okay, so you're going to roll up into your bridge, putting pressure into your feet, squeezing your glutes, that's it. And we're going to go out and in with your legs, so 10 reps, 2, that's it. Keeping stable in your hips. That's it. Keep breathing. And then rolling down. Good. And let's do that once more. So rolling up. Good. Keeping stable in your hips. Good. Really pull that band apart. Good. And then rolling down. Good, so you should feel a little bit of heat in your hamstrings, your glutes, and the side of your legs as well. Just remember to keep your feet quite close in to your back of thighs. Moving into a single leg bridge now. So we're going to do it with Amy's feet on top of this box, or you can do it on top of your couch. If this is too hard, just put your feet flat on the mat. So you're going to float one leg into tabletop to start. Good. And then from here, you take a breath in. On your breath out, push down into that right heel and lift up into your bridge. Good, you've got to make sure your hips are staying really even. Take a breath in, breath out, rolling down. Good. And again, so pushing down into your heel, rolling up into your bridge, engaging your hamstrings, squeezing your glute, keeping your hips even, and then rolling down. And again, rolling up, pushing down into that heel, engaging your glute, and rolling back down. Good, we're going to do 2 more. Pushing down into that heel, rolling up, keeping your hips even, and then back down. Good, Amy, last one. Lifting up, engaging your glute and rolling back down. Good, and then you can float the leg back down. Okay, so we're gonna add a progression to this exercise. So you float your leg up, one leg in tabletop to begin. Good. So we go up into that single leg bridge like we did before. Good, and you're gonna hold it there. Then you're gonna tap this foot down and then bring it back up. Good, just lift this hip a little higher. Good, and again, tap and up. So you're gonna do 10 taps. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, very good. Keeping your hips really stable. Lift this hip a bit higher, that's it. Keep breathing, keep squeezing your right glute, so the standing glute. Good, just one, and rest, good. Okay, so your arms are gonna be out in front of you, so you're in a nice seated position, sitting up tall, and the ball is in between your knees. You take a breath in, you breathe out, you tilt your pelvis, and you roll back. So you've done this one previously before. Go a little bit further. You're gonna hold it there. You're gonna take your arms up to your head, that's it, and then back down. Good, keeping your tummy in at all times. And again, 2, and breath out. We're gonna do 10 of these. 3, breath out. Keep squeezing the ball a little bit. Very good, Amy, keep breathing. Good, 5 to go. Little squeeze on the ball. Good. 3, keep pulling that belly button in. Last 2. Last 1. Good, just take a breath in. Breath out, pull that belly button into your spine and roll yourself all the way up. Very good. So this is now the oblique version of the previous exercise. So you start in the seated position, arms are out in front. You take a breath in, and then breath out, tilting your pelvis, you're rolling back off your sit bones, that's it. And then you hold it to a comfortable position, good. And then we're going to take your arms to one side, and you twist your torso, and then you're going to come back into center, good. And this can be nice and slow, so you take it to the other side, and back to center, good. So the whole time you're staying down, pulling your tummy in, but getting that rotation in your upper thoracic, which will work your obliques, very good. Keep going, a little squeeze on the ball as well. Good, almost there. So we're gonna do 10 of them. Rotating around, very good. Very nice. Good. Great. Good, come back to center. You take a breath in, breath out, pulling the tummy in, and you're gonna roll all the way back up to sitting. This is continuing on with your obliques. So we're going to do a side plank, but a basic variation. So you're on your forearm, making sure that your shoulder is away from your ear, so you're not collapsing, okay? And then your knees are bent, and then when I say 3, 2, 1, we're gonna lift up, so we're lifting the hips. You're gonna pull your belly button into your spine, and we're just gonna hold it for 10 seconds. So in this position you're going to create strength, and just keep breathing. Good, keep breathing for 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Good. Let's do it one more time. So pressing down into your arm, lifting your hips up. Good, so you're pulling that belly button in, and you're just breathing here. So we're focusing on wrapping your abdominals in, keeping your hips up high. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. A few key things to remember for part 4 is that all these regressions and progressions are building on what we've already done. So with the couch or the little stool, if it's too much, you can always pop your feet down on the mat.